Oh, it's on. Oh, there you go.
No, we here. We here.
We here
We
now.
in
We
here.
good.
We in here. I'd like to
Yeah.
welcome y'all to the show, man. The 111 show. Let's not waste no time, bro. Y'all know what we here for. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen it. We starting with Thursday night. The Chargers and the Raiders.
Damn, he
They
don't waste no
they
time.
they hung 63. I'm not wasting no time because this is serious. We're serious business.
No
They hung.
foreplay.
No, because the Raiders ain't wait. The Raiders ain't wait at all. So no, 63 points hung on the Chargers Thursday night football in Vegas. And we called it at around halftime that Brandon Staley was gonna be in the unemployment line tomorrow. No, I'm playing, but for real, man. I want to hear y'all thoughts on this game, bro. We already knew Staley was gonna get up out of there, but this just like pushed the envelope.
Well, let me bang on the game real quick before I get into the whole Staley of it all. The game was we talked about this earlier, Melly. The question of the season for the Chargers was, can Kellen Moore fix this offense? Can he fix this cupcake offense that's not living up to the hype, that can't protect the lead? Can he bring that run game that was so successful in Dallas over to LA and make them more competent? And just let Brandon Staley focus on the defense and lock in and, be a nice head coach OC duo. Well, here we are. Kellen Moore has not lived up to it. And what he just did on Thursday night, he didn't do no favors for, what's my dog name? Easton Stick. No favors for Easton Stick, bro. So Kellen Moore is the first guy I'm blaming, as well as Staley. I mean, bro, come on. You gotta help the backup out, bro. We see backups have success in the league, all around the league.
Man.
Every week we see it. So
that's
the first thing that stood out to me.
He's been there a couple of years too, so it's like,
he been at it a couple of years too, so that's the crazy thing about it. But he's super overrated, Kellen Moore. But that's neither here nor there.
I was talking about the quarterback, but
I love how they fired Cuz right after they had made the announcement that they wasn't gonna make no in season.
Yeah,
fired him. This is hilarious.
They did Cuz Jonathan Majors. They were like, "Hey, we ain't gonna even hold you, G."
Don't do it.
But I don't know. I don't. Yeah,
I said, "Go get up out of here, G."
I don't know why they was trying to keep that as like that's a good thing that y'all kept a shitty coach on staff to the end of the season. Like that ain't nothing to hang your hat on.
Well, I feel like they said that because he potentially had a chance to change their minds. But when you doing that kind of shit, you can't.
No.
Well, what it is you want to look like you're a coach friendly franchise because they about to be in the market for a guy, right? They gonna want the top guy, so they're gonna be like, hey, we take care of our own, right? Like Brandon Staley was underperforming, and we let him finish out the year, but it got to the point on Thursday where it was too embarrassing. It went on for too long, and they couldn't do that.
Yeah, you get your ass whooped like that, you got to take your ass home. Take your ball and go home. Don't even fuck around.
Take your clipboard, your clicker, that playbook.
Don't even come to the facility. Soon as it was 28-0 in the first quarter, they was cleaning out his desk. He didn't even get a chance. The good thing about that shit is it did not happen in LA. It happened in Vegas. Yeah. So he
that's 2 hours
after that shit.
Well, that was 2 hours away. Yeah, that's a drive. They probably made him drive home.
But he wouldn't hit the Nino right after.
Look, this is Sean Payton. Let me tap into JB because we got him back in the comments. We got him back in the comments.
Big Beezy.
This was
you right. Look.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But this is Sean Payton first go round. This was before they won 5 straight. They won if he would have continued to lose by 70, and then it would have been a problem. But like you said, they used it as motivation, I think. And they kind of talked to it. They said the D coordinator like sat him down and was like, hey, look how far we coming. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's where the coaching come into play and why they still in it for a job right now. Because they was like, hey, man, y'all was doing this. Now y'all doing that. And now we winning. Everything is good when you winning. But Staley was not winning. So it ain't solving nothing.
You lost in a worse possible way. You were supposed to be a defensive mind. And you lose like that. Like you're not doing your job correctly. Like the reason that they brought you in. So he didn't have anything to do at that point. You might as well just have him go. Like again, he was done, bro.
Let me check Mike's point real quick.
Hold on, because even New England, as bad as they are this year, they defense show up every game. Week. We know Bill Belichick is a defensive guy. If nothing else, your defense shows up.
Exactly.
I seen flashes, but I ain't seen no consistent high level of play from that defense.
Not at
Maybe
all.
the first game against the Raiders when they sacked them 7 times, but after that, throw it away. Who but?
Well, bro, my issue really is with this whole Brandon Staley experiment was the whole process of hiring Brandon Staley in the first place. Because Brandon Staley, what did he really do to earn that job, bro? To earn that opportunity? He shot up the ranks in blazing speed, bro. Like I told y'all before, my freshman year of college, I'm playing against Brandon Staley's coach defense at a Division III college, mind you.
Yeah.
And 4 years later, he's the head coach of the Los Angeles Chargers. Like, come on, bro.
You got to
We got to make this make sense.
But that's how the
he's
league
not
was going,
Sean
though.
McVay, bro. Exactly.
But that's how the league was going. They was
cut
trying to get the
corners.
next best thing, bro. They was trying to get the next best thing, bro.
That's my point, and that's the
And he
error.
just happened to be
That's the error
defense.
in the process because they wanted him to be the next McVay because he's coming from McVay. McVay was in the league for 10 years before he got a head coaching job. Yeah, he was the youngest coach of all time, but it's because he was in the league at 20 years old, right? His grandfather was a coach in the league, so he's been around the game. Brandon Staley cut people in the line, and this is what it bears. He was not ready for
keep
this
it mean though. Like as a whole, the Chargers has been a discombobulated org as a whole, like from the get go. So even way back, them niggas have not been one of the top orgs like in the league. So they've done everything wrong. I'm sorry. I used to be a Chargers fan back in the day. Ask on my people, bro. How do you fumble with LT, Antonio Gates, and everybody else on those teams, Sean Merriman, and never get anywhere past that? I'm sorry. Like that, like as an org, they've always been
Tom Brady.
Fringe. Yeah, but still, you know what I mean? But still, like it's to the point where it's just been horrible. So when they moved from San Diego to LA, it's been a whole thing. So just like from the whole thing from top to bottom, the org is done. Now again, just like I said the other day, what I would for LA to get back to where I think they can get, I see Ben Johnson out of Detroit. I see him being a hot commodity. I don't want him to leave Detroit, but I definitely see him get an opportunity. Young guy coaching, Jared Goff. He don't get a quarterback with supposedly more talent than him. They got a receiving core that's deep. They old, but they deep.
Yeah.
So again, at the end of the day, you get this guy, new coach with a nice ass defense, bro. Nice defense. If you work with them guys, they are old, but again, you know what I mean. So they could be seeing how the Chiefs look with them boys. They look easy to overpower. So
listen, bro. I'm gonna jump into what you're saying because, like, the problem is, like you pointed out, the strength of their team is their quarterback and their receivers. But the problem is, and the problem has been for the past couple of years, is they can't get a consistent run game going.
Yeah.
But Austin Eckler has always been the type of back where you got to get him involved pass first, which is weird because he's a running back. He should be getting the ball fed to him traditionally. Yeah. And they try and change that up and bring Josh Kelly in, but I don't think Josh Kelly is the answer. They gotta just flip. They gotta clear that. I think they just gotta clear that running back room out to try to stop handicapping themselves on. We gonna give Eckler the ball out of the backfield and then bring Josh Kelly in as a change of pace back. I say just get rid of the whole backfield. Start from that O-line. Start from the draft. Get them out of there. Trade them for something, bro. Yes, even Eckler, bro. It's not working. It's not working.
Melly is really hitting a nail right on the head because look, if you really look at this Chargers roster top to bottom, and you think about the future, right? Like we looking at right now, it's a good situation to hop in for a coach that's ready to win right away. But if you look at the next 5 years, right, you're about to be hampered by Justin Herbert's salary.
Yeah.
Brandon Staley just blew his whole rookie contract and had no success with him. So now you got all these high-paid defensive players. 5 years from now, they all going to be gone, bro. Maybe Derwin will still be there. Maybe Bosa will still be there. Maybe.
Derwin going to be there for sure. He going to hold it down.
The whole offense will be gone from the O-line on back besides maybe Rashawn Slater, right? I mean, bro, this is not a job I would want if I was a head coach, bro. It's a 2-year window.
You won't want that job?
The Chargers are a dumpster.
All right, hold up.
It's a 2-year window to win.
If you compare the jobs that's open right now, That is the best job that you can get. The
Give me
Carolina
Washington.
Panthers.
I'm
Shout
taking
out to my
Washington.
nigga JB.
Yeah,
The Carolina Panthers, bro. I'm not touching that job, bro. That's a dumpster fire. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
touching the Chargers.
That's ownership though. But I think what Chad's saying is what you missed in that is they're losing these old stars. So
Yeah.
Khalil Mack is 30 something. Joey Bosa is on his way out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're not
if
wrong.
management was different in Carolina, I'd go to Carolina, but it ain't. So if you go into the Chargers, these guys is gonna be up out of there. You already had to pay Justin Herbert.
If you're looking at a franchise, bro, the key piece is the quarterback. They believe that they have their franchise quarterback already. That's a problem solved. It's a problem solved already. So besides that point, if you're talking about everything that they have, now again, when you in an org like that, you got Quentin Johnston, who I think is a bust, but again, that's neither here nor there. I definitely think he a bust, but they got Quentin Johnston. I believe that you should keep Eckler. I know it makes sense to your point because that room is terrible, but also
1 to 2 years, bro.
But 1 to 2 years for Eckler, that's cool. But you got some young guys coming up in the draft. Again, you got some young, stout backs. There's some good backs out there that you can get who are heavy hitters, bro. Who are heavy hitters.
They're gonna be cheap. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said go back to the draft, get them cheap, get them on a contract. Because like Chaz said, Justin Herbert is gonna take up some of that cap, so you ain't gonna be able to pay somebody. So you're gonna have to go build through that draft, get some skill in that draft, get some new linebackers because they linebacker play is not it. Who is it? Kendricks and Murray. Murray's still trying to get his feet under him. He athletic, but I don't think he truly know how to play like linebacker at a high level yet. And Kendrick, I think they brought Kendricks in to try and fix that. But as far as that second level in that front seven, like those two edge guys is getting up there in age a little bit. Bosa's still gonna be effective, but Matt gonna be on his way out the door. You're gonna need some new backers, and you're gonna need some new backs in the backfield for cheap.
Yeah,
of course,
for cheap.
And that's why I think it can be done, but I don't think that's the worst job in the league. I don't think that's the worst.
I mean, it's not. It's just not a great situation because I'm gonna get off
because of
after this point.
Of the expectation.
The window was the last 2 years, this year, next year, and maybe the year after.
Last year was
because
the real.
All of your
window.
max guys that you're paying max money will be no good 3 years from now, and most of them will be gone 4 years from now. So now you're taking penny stocks. And you have to build around Justin Herbert because of what you just paid him instead of winning when he was affordable. So the situation that a coach is going in is win now, or you're going to have to win with less talent against Patrick Mahomes and whatever's going on in Denver, right? With less talent, because that's the situation you're going to be in a couple of years.
So if you a coach, would you rather take the job at Oakland? Or would you take the job at LA, the Chargers? Both in the same vision, but again, two different orgs. You got Aiden O'Connell, young guy, showed you he can play. Devontae Adams, we don't know how long he's going to be there, but again, you have that.
I'll probably slide into Vegas, bro.
Definitely.
It's almost a blank canvas that you can build on, and you can mold that team. And look at this. Why did D'Amico Ryans go to Houston? Why did D'Amico go to Houston instead of Denver? Because he knew if he went to Denver, he was going to be handicapped by Russ.
Denver. I'm glad he went. They weren't going to touch that nigga in Denver, bro.
He was the first. He was their top candidate.
Bro, they was never going to bring him to Denver, bro. I'm glad he went to Houston because he deserved to be in Houston, but they weren't going to hire that nigga. He went to
Houston because it's a blank canvas that he could build on, and he could make that franchise in his image.
I like that narrative.
He literally played there.
And that's why I would rather go to Oakland than LA, honestly, personally. Same with Washington.
I think the reason they hired D'Amico is because he played there. He was suing them niggas, and they just paid him. That was their way.
Man, that
nigga. That's their way of paying him back,
bro.
That nigga.
He also
Russ wasn't letting that shit fly.
Interviewed for the Denver job, and he was their top candidate, and he told Denver, "No, I'm cool."
He a good candidate. You supposed the Rooney Rule was in fact. They had that nigga up there because of the Rooney Rule. They ain't had a nigga. They was gonna hire that nigga. They wanted a white man up there. They tried the black man with Vance ass a couple years back. They done with that experiment in Denver. They already got Dion ass. No, we can't have two of y'all. We got one. We good. We straight.
I don't believe that narrative, bro.
So who's the worst coach?
I think that was D'Amico's job.
Anthony Lynn or Brandon Staley? Who's the worst coach?
Brandon Staley.
Brandon Staley for sure, because he has not lit up. anytime you blow a 28-point lead in the playoffs, bro, you gone, bro.
And that's what they get. They cursed because they fired the black man when he was getting ready to start winning. That's what they did. That's what they did. So they was cursed off that.
They ain't let him. Oh, you thought you was about to coach Herbert? Nah.
Right.
Let's go get somebody else in here. That was wrong, bro. That's a good point.
Boy.
I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. All right, we about to switch gears because we have some Saturday football.
Switch it.
And the first game we had up was the Bengals and the Vikings. Let's talk about it. 21 points in the third quarter. Another backup Q against backup Q. And Browning came out on top. T. Higgins 2 touchdowns. You know, the Vikings had a surge in the first half, but they couldn't finish it. I need thoughts. Reactions.
Go ahead,
Zach Taylor, man, he deserves a lot of credit. Jake Browning, again, there's a reason why he's been bounced from squad to squad these past couple years, and he's been actively growing. But let's not forget that boy was Zach Taylor, who was not saying he a genius, but you know what I mean. He doing some great things out there, and he got a squad around him.
Hey, Jake Browning stayed ready, so he ain't had to get
stay ready. So you got all them boys around him, bro. So it's fire. It's fire to watch. I feel bad for Minnesota.
It's a great show.
I feel like
that's Jake Browning right there, my nigga Jimmy McNulty.
Type. I feel bad for
Minnesota. You taking niggas to the wire? Come on,
them boys, man. In Minnesota had them high expectations this year about how it's gonna go, and they done lost your QB. Your RBs is y'all know how I feel how cuz your RBs is your RBs. Your top guy on the outside ain't played all year because he hurt. So at this point, you just like fuck it, and then you can't even get a top pick. Then you get Josh Dobbs, and you ain't playing him no more. So it's like, what the fuck? So yeah, fuck it.
I mean, I think they did the best they could doing the situation they was in, bro. You lose the guy you paid, you lose the offensive player of the year, and somehow you were still in the running to like win the division.
Yeah.
So I think they honestly overachieved from where they was at and having to get a QB and have them learn the cadence on the sideline and all that. Props for that, but you don't get no participation trophies in this shit. And the Bengals snatched that victory from them.
Yeah, once again, the AFC theory reigns true. I think it will be debunked this week. We'll talk about it a little bit later. I think take a premier AFC team over a premier NFC team, you know, I think that theory will be debunked with Baltimore and San Fran. But in this one, the Bengals, man, I took the Vikings +3, and I thought this was a good spot for them, you know. But I honestly, like, I just walked away with it thinking, like, okay, Nick Mullins is serviceable. I mean, you're not winning shit, but he's serviceable. He can get you by.
I think he was.
He can get you through. But Nick Mullins is what we thought he was, bro. There's a reason he don't start.
Who won the game?
Yeah, I had Bengals.
It was crazy. He said he asked. That boy said, bet.
I was on the Bengals -6.5, but obviously they didn't get that, but they won the game. But I thought the Bengals was gonna handle these boys. Obviously they didn't. We got any more closing remarks before we move on to a controversial game?
That all black was clean though that they had on. That shit was clean.
Yeah, shout out.
I mean, I don't know. I left for a second. Y'all talk about T. Higgins catch.
I was about to say that catch was clean. That shit was fire.
Crazy catch.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Extraterrestrial.
Filthy.
He came back for it. Caught it.
Did the Space Jam joint.
And I think the other safety, the safety that was looking at it couldn't believe his eyes because he was frozen, just staring.
Yeah, he watched him do it.
I'm like, bro, go do something. Go touch him.
Which an hour type shit. That's all it was.
Yeah. Which an hour on a Saturday.
Since he's dangerous, man. Since he is dangerous.
The loud house. Indy. Steel City. Again, backups. 2 backup QBs. This is we seen the third string QB in this game. But yeah, man. This game was cheeks to me. I ain't gonna lie. The Colts been overachieving with a backup too, but we know Gardner Minshew is more than serviceable, I would say.
Started before.
Yeah, he started some games, but he got that confidence to play quarterback. So I think he thinks he got that Baker Mayfield confidence. If I can compare it to anybody else's,
Yeah, he does.
He just got energy.
Yeah.
But
Gardner's always a live dog, bro. Always. I
But
mean,
the thing is, go ahead, Josh.
okay, if you could give Mike Tomlin and Bill Belichick some truth serum, inject it in their veins, I think they'll just tell you the exact same thing, bro. Like, yeah, I'm still a good coach, but you cannot win in this league with a terrible quarterback.
Yeah.
You can't do it. And Mitch Trubisky went out there and absolutely just threw the Steelers season. The Steelers are dead. Ben Roethlisberger talking about the old Steelers that y'all grew up on watching, that's dead. Well,
he the reason.
He don't need to be saying nothing because he killed it. First of all,
he the reason they fucking dead
from Big Rape, right? He talk about, oh yeah, like no, don't talk about Tomlin's era now, bro, because them last 5 years of being, he ain't win no playoff games.
Not even that.
He ain't go out like Brady and Rodgers and Drew
he was
Brees
out there like, I may come
league.
back, I might not come back. I may come back, I might not come back. They ain't get a chance to think about nobody else, bro. He was being
bro. He was getting the middle of the road picks. That's what he was doing. He was getting the middle of the road picks so they could never get like a real, true, good quarterback. And when they did have a chance in the draft, they got Kenny Pickett.
Facts.
And then you had Matt Canada. This is all stuff you shouldn't be having to overcome in house when it's already hard enough to win the NFL.
Yeah. I just don't want to hear no Tomlin slander and all this. Is the point I'm trying to make because people are saying like, oh, it might be time to get Tomlin out of here. Nope. Get him a quarterback and watch him start winning again. Simple as that. Same with Bill.
I feel the same way about Bill too. They're like get rid of him. I'm like, he won for 20 years, bro. You don't fire nobody after 20 years. I don't care what you did.
The Bill shit different because he also picking these niggas. He the GM. He the GM. He the blame on some shit. Now,
but he had to pick Mac Jones.
You're right. Like, exactly. He had to pick Mac Jones. So it's not his fault. You know what I mean? Like, it's some things that he probably could have been trust that he maybe he could have. But again, I wouldn't get rid of him. But he don't need to be head coach and the GM. He can relinquish.
Oh yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Oh fuck, he don't.
Yes, he do.
Man, hell no, bro. Fuck
yeah, he do, bro. I'm not taking him. I'm not taking him off sticks just yet, bro. He had one of the greatest quarterbacks, if not the greatest quarterback of all time.
He didn't pick him.
Edward Brady.
He didn't pick him.
But listen though, he didn't have to. He didn't have to pick a quarterback for all them years.
Yeah,
what a great GM can do. Look at Detroit. They put a black man in there. Now I'm not saying they're gonna get a black man in Boston. But imagine a great GM with Bill Belichick.
Okay, but now it's an issue when the quarterback play is obviously probably the worst in the league. Would you say the Patriots have the worst QB room in the league right now?
Yeah, that shit is abysmal.
I mean, besides maybe Pittsburgh, besides maybe Atlanta, right? The worst.
What's his name? What's his
bottom three room? Regardless.
You know what I'm talking about? Malik. Is it number?
Oh, Cunningham.
Yeah, why'd they give Cuz a chance? Like, that's the shit that I'm talking about, bro. Like, you don't have nothing to lose.
New England image.
It's a reason. It's a reason.
They was never gonna give that nigga a shot.
Behind that shit, man. He ain't did nothing, bro. You don't got nothing to lose.
Let me find you a picture of the New England image real quick.
This nigga,
this nigga got props today.
Got the KKK nigga.
We ain't even supposed to be talking about
New England image. Look. It's a New England image.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. They tried to change it, bro, when they brought in Cam Newton. They tried to, bro. They tried that shit.
Yeah, Bill was down, bro.
It was stuff. It was stuff out of their control that year. I watched him and Julian Edelman interview. It was kind of like they really couldn't meet like that. They couldn't practice.
Yeah, that was the 2020 year. It was all bad.
It was 2020. It was 2020. Edelman went down. They young Jacoby Myers, but there's a whole lot of stuff. But it was something controversial in this game to get back to the Steelers and the Colts.
Yeah, go ahead.
I say like a lot of the time I'll text you all like he just threw an ER ball. He just threw a CTE ball. I'm joking, or a blue tent ball, as I like to say. I'm joking, but it's very true. Some of these hits, like they get avoided or they get batted down, and some people get smacked, and by the grace of God, they get back up.
Mm-hmm.
Demonte Casey and Michael Pittman met. Casey's shoulder was down like these. hit him in the head. Michael Pittman had to die for it, but Gardner Minshew threw the ball straight into that window where Casey was going. So I don't know, as a defender, as somebody who played defense primarily for my whole football career, I don't know what you want me to do in that situation. Let him catch it.
Like they both made a business decision.
No, not letting that man.
Yeah,
he jumped for the ball, and when he lowered his shoulder, they both made a business decision. Like, hey, I'm gonna make this step for my team to move the sticks, or I'm gonna try to hit you to knock the ball loose so you don't move the sticks.
Yeah, like what do you want me to do? Bro. Stick my hand in there and break my fucking arm while he diving? Like I don't know what you want me to do.
It's a problem when Tom Brady on there like, hey, this shit, hey, these quarterbacks ass. Him and Peyton Manning like, y'all, this shitty, bro. Like y'all don't care about y'all teammates because ain't no way I'm throwing that ball.
Don't throw like,
bro.
Yeah,
it's
you
do it
on
purpose. Tom was giving fucking Wes Welker some hospital balls, dog. He was giving them slot receivers hospital balls. Like, hey,
but that's why they were so low to the ground. So you know what I'm saying? It's a smaller target.
But hey, so like he can say that, because he got the rings. But dude, there's a whole Wes Welker highlight clip of
getting whooped on.
Like. They both made a business decision, bro. Nobody should be suspended for a year for a hit.
Yeah, I don't know why he for the rest of the year, bro. That man got a family to feed and all that other stuff. Like this is a violent sport, bro. Like I know it's all nice, fun and games. We like to watch it on Sunday, Saturdays, Friday, but it's a violent game. People was running. It's a car crash every single play for 3 hours, bro. Every single play. And for y'all to suspend somebody for a year is ridiculous. Y'all need to reinstate that man. Or you need to sue. Or they need to get the players union, whatever it is, to defend that man. I don't like that.
Running backs like lowering their shoulder and all this stuff. Like you see Josh Jacobs getting fined. You see like all these running backs because they lowering their shoulder to get an extra yard. Like that's what they're supposed to do. That's how they get paid. And they already not getting paid what they're supposed to be. They're not getting the compensation that they're supposed to. And y'all taking money from these cats, man. Like,
yeah, I don't.
Yeah, it's a joke.
And it's another. It's another thing too to add on to this while we on this topic is the hip drop thing.
That's
like I don't know. Bro. I don't know how you want somebody to tackle. Like, so he's running at me very fast. I'm going this way. He's going that way. I'm gonna go that way. That's how physics work. I don't know if these people like that's watching this stuff and naming this stuff ever tried to tackle somebody, but you fall to the ground and you don't get to control where you fall. If his ankle is underneath there, his ankle just might be underneath there. Again, this is a violent sport.
Yeah.
Injuries happen.
That shit come to count, but that shit come, nigga. That's how
you gotta. I feel like people need to like watch a game and just really pay attention to how many people do a hip drop tackle during the game and how many injuries happen. It's like 2 out of every fucking 40 hip drop tackles.
Everybody just
nasty injuries,
bro. Everybody trying to be like a part of the outrage, though. That's why everybody like, oh my god, like hip drop tackling. Bro. But it's been happening. It's been happening every year up to this point. Like all of a sudden, like one person end up getting hurt. Oh my god, hip drop! Like this shit been happening before.
Yeah, because casuals are looking, fan bases, they messing up their favorite player, they star player, ending careers and stuff. That's gonna happen when casuals start paying attention. You know what I'm saying? When casuals start paying attention, they're gonna be like, oh, they shouldn't do this. Oh, it's been happening for a century now.
That's usually how somebody's ankle. I seen Dak Prescott get his ankle broke the same way. The same way because he was scrambling. I'm like, that's
you got to think though too. Like you got to think though too, bro. You talking about getting these players down by any means necessary besides a horse collar or a face mask. These are some big ass individuals, bro. Like these are some big ass individuals, bro. Think about that shit. Like if I'm trying to tackle Cam Newton, like I'm doing everything I can to get this man down. If it got to be a hip drop, it got to be a hip drop. Like I'm not finna be like, fuck it, just Cam. Like no, like I eat too, because if I don't bring his ass down, I'm not gonna be on the team this week.
I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna lie. I was dropping my weight every single time I tackle somebody, unless I was trying to lead with my shoulder and just hit you. and I knew I like had you on the boundary or something. I was dropping my weight every single time and I was rolling. Because ain't nobody going down. Ain't nobody going down off that bullshit. I gotta get you on the ground.
That's why my black ass was dropping them shoulders. I can't. Y'all be trying to kill niggas out there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I got bad intentions. I see you with the ball. I got bad intentions, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Every other defender out there got bad intentions, but I don't think I'm not trying to hurt you though.
I'm trying to hurt your ass.
I'm trying to hurt you, but I'm not trying to injure you. That's the thing.
Yeah,
like
I'm doing
you're gonna have to know what's
like
coming.
A Scud missile. I tried to kill Lane ass. I tried to run through y'all boy from Everett, bro. I tried to run through his ass, bro. He ain't do nothing but just play that day. I tried to run through cuz.
Yeah, I ain't trying to like end your career, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna make you think. I'm gonna try and make you think twice.
For sure. I definitely, if I see a nigga that I made stop playing football, oh yeah, I'm winning. Yeah, I made you stop playing football.
Imagine I have a bad day at the crib too. Me and my girl arguing. Oh yeah, you in the way? Yeah, it's over, bro. Legalize assault. I'm assaulting you.
I need to impose my
assaulting you.
Well, let's move along. Yeah, one more game Saturday night with the brand new Lions.
One pride.
I hit a button with the lion.
The Super Bowl boys. The Super Bowl boys.
That's what you supposed to have, like the clapping sound and shit.
Yeah, no, we ain't got that. We ain't got that. So you can be the soundboard if you want to, my guy. Look, man, these rookies in Detroit in that draft is showing their ass. They hold both cheeks. Gibbs and Laporta, Laporta 3 touchdown. Hey, look, he was showing both cheeks. Laporta 3 touchdowns. No, I'm saying Gibbs a ton over 100 yards. I think he had, but he looking, man. This is what I like about Gibbs while we here. The difference between him and Swift is Swift ass was running out of bounds out here, break a long run, but Gibbs finished his runs at the end. He was mad he didn't finish a run. We had that big one where he broke a bunch of tackles and made somebody miss, and he tried to stop and Hezzy one dude, and he was mad he couldn't get beat that last DB. I've seen so many DeAndre Swift runs where he'd get to that point, he'd just go and run out of bounds.
Facts.
But Gibbs is trying to score every time, and I love that from dog.
He giving
love
energy,
that,
bro.
Yeah,
he's hard to tackle.
He's still in the draft. He's still in the draft potentially.
Look, man, Sam Laporta is gonna be the best tight end in the NFL next year.
He is the best tight end in the year this year.
Yeah,
I mean he's definitely up there. He's definitely up there.
I saw it from like the numbers, but like for real though, like who's better? Like when you watching them play every Sunday, Saturday.
I mean, only dude I would probably say is George, probably Kittle. He's probably the only one that's better than Laporta right now.
George is better
because George be over there.
He a better complete.
Putting ends on their neck, bro.
He's the whole package.
He's the whole package.
So he's top 2 and not 1. Cool.
Yeah,
so he's one of the best.
I love what I was seeing out of Detroit this weekend, bro. I mean, Russ coming into town.
Kind of just diss Travis Kelce though.
Well,
ever since he got with that white girl,
I'm not dissing Kelce, right? Peep this. He's my fantasy tight end. He's been tight end 1 in fantasy for basically the entire year. But I still, when I'm watching the games, I don't think Travis Kelce is better than George Kittle or Sam Laporta right now. I don't, personally. I've been watching every single game. Sorry. It is what it is. Eric Steele said Anthony Edwards' publicist is crazy.
Send the video.
Send the video.
If y'all only knew how alike me and Cuz was, y'all would think that shit was crazy.
Send the video.
Shut up.
Y'all would think that shit was crazy at all.
Get back. Go ahead, Chad.
Oh, this nigga. We on wax, dog. This nigga said for real. I forgot my whole train of thought, but all I know is Detroit took care of business in a game that could have went either way going into it, right? It's 2 hot teams coming at it. Sheesh. I mean, Detroit, basically, they got a chance to, go ahead and control their own destiny here. If they mess around and get a 2 seed in the NFC, they're going to be hosting games until they get to the NFC chip. If they win and keep making it. I don't think San Fran losing. I don't think San Fran losing.
At the expense of my dog Melvin. I don't think for the hometown squad, or you rooting for them niggas out in the Bay. I don't think he can get the 1 seed.
I'm rooting for San Fran, but like if I wouldn't be mad, I wouldn't be mad if Detroit won it because I don't think I'm gonna see a Detroit playoff win again probably until I'm like dead or something. I don't know. I might die before they
Type
win.
deal.
You might not ever see one of them do it. I don't know, bro.
You never know with Detroit, bro.
This run,
you really don't.
This run impeccable. You better not spoil this shit.
Like, this shit a fever dream
We
almost.
getting
Like,
I'm
spoiled
telling you,
with this
if they
shit.
win a playoff game, I might black out. I'm telling
We
you.
going to kitty. Put the
They
order
winning the
in
playoff
right now.
game, bro. They winning the
They win the
playoff game.
We hit
They
the
gonna
kitty,
host.
man.
They gonna
We hit
win.
the kitty, man.
We had the kitty
on
with
this
it.
playoff
Simple
game.
as that. Shout out my dog Alec. We had the kitty.
No,
but yeah.
hey,
If
not
Detroit
even
is
lie to you,
hosting,
they want to play. Oh,
we
it's
up.
over.
We up. If they hosting a
it's
playoff
up.
game, they get
might
it
have a-
done, bro.
If they win a playoff game, it might be a motherfucking parade the next day in Detroit. Off the
No,
straight.
you know they're gonna be partying. They're gonna be partying for sure.
Like
Detroit
might call school off. All types of shit might be going
No,
on.
they ain't gonna do that. But
they might push Detroit into the lake, man.
oh, yeah, they're definitely going in the river for sure.
The whole Detroit River.
Man, this shit crazy, bro.
Oh man,
Hey,
that shit is crazy.
Well, yeah, bro,
But-
it was beautiful. It was beautiful to see it all come together because them boys look good out there. They look good out there for real. And taking a couple L's and then seeing Green Bay fumbling like how they are the past couple weeks. Okay, now you like, okay, they done locked up the North, how everybody wanted them to. Now let's go ahead and push past that. The only thing I need from Detroit is to get over the hump of just being a dominant team from start to finish. If they can do that and not make everything a game, oh yeah, them boys unbeatable. If they from start to finish, they just get over the hump of just really just dogging people out. Because the only game I see them do that, I think it was Tampa Bay. Was it Tampa Bay?
Chicago.
It could
Chicago, yeah, they had to come back. They had to
like,
play
oh
from
yeah,
behind.
so like, but they had to come back and things like that. I hated that shit, bro. So if they come in and they just play their game, I'm saying for the Tampa Bay game, they was on their ass from start to finish.
Oh
If they do that.
When they
If
start fast.
do that shit,
that's
it's
good.
over, bro. They do that shit, it's over. And now you roll into everything else past that point because you know who you got in the wings. You got Hendon in the wings. Golf 2-3 years on the line. We got Hendon. We keep this bitch rolling. Now we're not gonna have Ben Johnson, but you know, you might have Chaz in there.
Type deal. You never know. I might hop on a Brandon Staley type trajectory and just shoot up the ranks overnight, like he did.
Just get a job, Rooney.
They got
Rooney
I
rule.
might have to dye my hair blonde, but it's all good. Here we go.
He's transracial.
He's a transracial man.
They got a transracial in the booth.
That might be the way to get in there.
Do the app. I'm a white man.
Identify as
Go
a
ahead, get it
white man.
Identify as a white man.
No.
What we had next after Detroit, Melly? Talk to me.
Oh, that's a great question. Is he but that's a great question though. Before we get to the next point, is he the coach of the year? Dan Campbell, is he the coach of the year?
No.
I think my boy the coct of the year. I was about to say that. I think my boy D'Amico coach of the year. Only because
he pulled them up from the depths.
It was a dumpster fire, bro.
He pulled them up from the depths, bro. And I don't think so.
There was some bullshit going on down in Houston.
Dan Campbell, what he did like last year, if they would have had a playoff berth, he would have got it. But like this year, he obviously great coach still this year. But what D'Amico did is head and shoulders. You get a rookie quarterback, you get a rookie DN.
Yes, we are, nigga. We get all the awards. Yes.
Yeah, that's about.
That was a 1-6. But yeah, we'll get it. I think we can get the awards a little bit later. But
Yeah,
Sunday,
we'll save that.
Sunday, man. We roll into Sunday. Carolina gets their second win against Atlanta. That's a big story.
We gotta talk about the Carolina from my dog JB.
Look, that was the second one. That was the second win against an Atlanta team that's supposed to win the NFC South.
Who said that?
Allegedly, they up there. Look at the NFC South. It's the Bucks. It's like a three-way like race right now between the Bucks, Saints, and Atlanta. But Atlanta just blew. Atlanta just blew it.
Division.
So shout out to the number one pick getting the second dub, man. Game winning drive and all that, and Desmond Ridder just being abysmal.
Fucking abysmal. Oh my god, the fuck going on in Atlanta? He was at
bro.
The night before.
Look, bro. Arthur
hands.
Smith might possibly just be an offensive coordinator, and that's fine. Everybody ain't meant to be a head coach. I think Arthur Smith would benefit from being an OC under an offensive head coach, right? Like if Arthur Smith was the OC under a Mike McCarthy or something like that, or under Sean McVay, then I feel like he would be beneficial. But running the whole shit, bro, he done ran Atlanta into the dirt. This was a top 5 run offense last year in every metric, and they're going the complete opposite direction, bro. And it makes no sense because he has the personnel to do it up front and in the backfield, and they're just not doing it, bro. He not using the talent in the right way. He got too much power, bro. I need him scheming stuff up. I need him, drawing up plays because he does have some very good run scheme, but he's not putting it all together for Atlanta, and he's not maximizing his talent, bro.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna run the souls off Bijan Robinson's feet this year.
And that
has 7 carries.
That just ain't been the case. And
but
then when you get to
it's even crazier though, because when you think about it, bro, because he don't even use Kyle Pitts like that, and it's the same shit. Like you got Kyle Pitts, a great tight end, and he maybe get a catch a game. Maybe.
Pitts went 4 overall, bro.
He 4 overall. Smith.
I mean, look at this. Drake London went what? 8 or 9 overall? Yeah. And then you got Bijan who went 8 overall. These are 3 top 10 picks, and none of them are game changers when you watch them on the field on Sundays. And that does not make sense to me.
You got a young Atlanta team too.
They could be moving like how I ain't trying to toot the Niners horn, but they could be moving like how the Niners is moving. Man, you got receiver. Honestly, you could interchange the second one, but receiver, tight end. You got two talented tight ends, 2 backs, 3 if you really count Patterson.
Oh, I like that.
And a good old line.
I like that.
They should, or they could be moving. They could be moving like Detroit, bro. They could be moving like Detroit, where you play action people to death and just give Desmond Ritter or Taylor Heineke easy reads.
Desmond Ritter is done.
They have the most.
I'm not saying that, but they could be doing that to just make the game easy for him, bro.
Yes,
that shit be easy for him. He just
get him favorable boxes. He just trying to do too much.
They have the most
favorable boxes and tell him to do this.
Yes, bro. Exactly. They have the most QB friendly roster. I mean, look at the way it's built. It's big targets, big catch radiuses, and multiple backs behind a top 5 run O-line. Come on, bro. For you not to be able to get the ball into the end zone 3 times against this Carolina defense is absolutely shameful. I'm over the Falcons, man. I had faith in them this year. I thought they'd win the South. The South was up for grabs. It looks like that gifted young man down in Tampa Bay gonna go ahead and steal the division. Back. He's back. Imagine if Cleveland would have never let Baker go. They might be a 10-win team right now. Who knows? They'd be better off. The grass ain't always greener when you slide. That young man gifted, man.
All right, now you on bullshit.
Hop off the meat train.
What, he not better than Joe Flacco?
Hop off the meat train.
No, not better than Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco. Hey.
Hey,
I don't know.
Joe acting like 2008 Joe.
We don't really got a good sample size of Joe Flacco right now. I don't think that's really comparable.
Okay.
He got like 2 weeks, but they two really good weeks. And Baker
had Odell and Jarvis, boy. He was up there on bullshit with both of them.
Baker come out there week after week.
Joe Flacco might come back. Joe Flacco might come back to earth next week, but he done had 2 game-winning drives and shit.
He's got a.
I'm off Atlanta.
Good squad this year.
Yeah, but the Browns the Browns won't die. They just beat the Bears on like the last drive, and Joku and Flacco got something going on.
Hey, back there, Caleb, I was like, Daddy! He said, Daddy!
He said, put me in. I could play Q. But
said, mute that shit.
Yeah, dog. Chicago, Cleveland. And Joku and Flacco got some chemistry going on. And Joe Flacco was feeding these guys like how I thought Deshaun Watson was when he came into town.
You know what Watson want.
Yeah, he want a massage. But
not even that. That boy, he know what he doing. He got all that bread. He wasting his time. He gonna get that contract regardless. He know what he doing. He wasting his time. I'm getting paid regardless. Fuck it. I ain't got to do here. I ain't got to be here.
Yeah, but this ain't about him right now. This is about Joe Flacco and everybody else. And Joku been balling the past couple weeks, man. Touchdown after touchdown. Coop opening it up to pass game. Him and Elijah Morris and a few other guys. But I like what they doing because this defense is elite. But I feel like at some point Joe Flacco got to come back down to earth. I don't know when it's gonna come.
Nah.
I don't know when it's gonna go.
Joe Obed in control.
Yeah, Cleveland offense is literally built for a pocket passer. That's what Joey is.
Just
He's dealing. He's just dealing,
deal.
bro.
Please sit back
He's
there and
just
deal.
throwing 50-50 tight spirals, and guys are coming down with it, bro. It's great to
vet
watch.
shit.
It's
Real vet
fun to
shit.
watch, bro.
He coming this bitch on some. I'm a real vet, and I'm finna just go ahead and do what the hell I've been doing. Fuck it.
I like what he doing though, bro. But we gotta move on. We got the Jets in Miami.
Miami.
Talking
we don't have to spend much time here.
Man, look. Fuck all that. Let's get to
30 zip. It's gone.
Man, fuck all that. Let's get to the real shit, man. Let's get to the real shit.
0. Next.
Man,
what's the real
Zach
shit?
Wilson bench for the 12th time this year.
He got a concussion. He got a concussion.
Yeah, sure.
Talking about the real shit?
Yeah, sure.
Talking about the real shit about how Cam Newton was
next.
Cam. What? I'm talking about Cam Newton and Dak. Hey, your man looked like a game manager out there. He looked like a game changer. How everybody was hyping him up. Because everybody.
What does game manager mean to you, Mike?
Mean to me?
Yeah.
What does game manager mean to me?
I mean, the negative one.
Brock Purdy. That's a game manager. That's it. That's Brock Purdy. It's a game manager.
I wish Dak looked like Brock Purdy yesterday. I wish or Sunday.
I did too.
I wish he did. He didn't look
for
like
my cheese sake. I wish he did too.
That's fair to say.
I wish he did too.
That's fair.
Go ahead, Melly. What's next, bro? For Mike, he's trying to trigger me.
Talk about the Cowboys.
He's trying to trigger me.
Houston, Tennessee. We ain't there yet. Houston, Tennessee.
My nigga
We'll come back to that. Don't worry.
Come on, man.
We'll come back to that. Don't trip.
Hey,
stick around, Sam. Stick around, Sam. We got you. Stick around. We got you.
We're gonna come back to that.
Cases on all you motherfuckers.
They hype about Case Keenum, the good Houston man returning.
Good Houston legend, man. Houston legend, man. The NCAA's on the most passing yards in the game. That's him. Yeah, damn 800 yards in the game, bro. He a dog.
Briefcase or case brief?
Man,
come on, man.
On all you
case
motherfuckers.
Low.
That's
Houston pulled out a clutch one and they was hit with the nastiest injury bug on offense, man.
And they tried to be petty though with the jerseys. They tried to be petty.
That's the troll of the year, bro.
That's trolling, right, bro. That's petty, man. That's petty.
And that's why Tennessee ain't gonna go nowhere because they don't have no identity for real.
That's fucking
Vrabel went as far as to wear the old Houston Oilers, the coach's hat out there.
Yeah, facts.
So he was ultimate. Yeah, that was karma from the jump. That was karma. Karma's a bitch.
Man, they petty for that shit.
Yeah, KC. KC whooping on New England. I don't think it's too much to say about that.
Ain't nothing about that shit.
Good for them to get back in the win column, but ain't got much to say about it.
Kadarius Toney's the only motherfucker out there that we need to talk about.
Yo, he's dude.
He gonna end up in a motherfucking pine box. Keep dropping them passes.
He a secret agent,
not
bro.
Gonna have that shit.
I think Big Patrick gonna get him.
Big Pat gonna get Kadarius
2 weeks
gone,
straight, bro. 2 weeks straight, bro. They got this boy cussing motherfuckers out on TV, bro. He do not act like that, bro. Tony ass about to be. He got white vans at his house right now. He's done.
Hey, one positive thing about the Chiefs, Rashee Rice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is he on your all rookie team this year?
Yes.
On all the receivers that we've seen.
Yeah. You get
we got Tank
receivers.
We got Tank, we got Addison, we got Puka Nacua.
Zay Flowers.
We got Zay Flowers.
No.
We got JSN.
Zay Flowers, you're not putting Zay Flowers on there?
Zay Flowers is behind Jaden Reed. Zay Flowers is behind.
Okay, then. Zay Flowers is
behind all of them.
To that point, though, where does Rashee Rice go?
Rashee Rice ahead of Zay. He ahead of Zay Flowers.
Not to me.
I don't see it. No.
What games you watching?
What games you watching?
Right. He is arguably.
We can't find Rashee Rice half the games, bro. If they're not throwing him a screen, he's not catching them half the games.
The only reason he getting them catches now because everybody else dropping balls. Zay Flowers came in with the expectation, that he was going to be number one. If given the chance every week, he's going to be the number one guy in Baltimore. If given a chance every week.
Facts.
Come on, man.
He's not getting a chance though.
Come on,
What are you
bro.
talking about?
Hey, Flower, bro. No, don't do
First
that.
team all rookie.
Only-
No, that's the cool, bro.
On
That's
the year,
Tank.
754 yards, 7 TDs, 68 receptions.
Who you talking about?
That was Rasheed Rice.
What about Flowers?
Let's get to it.
Yeah,
Let's get to Zay Flowers
don't
numbers.
skew the numbers now. Don't skew
No,
the
I'm not
numbers
skewing
now.
the numbers. We're gonna get to the numbers. Just hold on. Zay Flowers, 65 receptions, 680 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Okay, he got 3 less receptions. He got 3 less receptions, and we know with Zay Flowers, he'll make up them yards in them 3 receptions.
He gonna make up them TDs. He got 4 more TDs.
Hold up, he playing with Lamar Jackson. Bro. Let's understand Lamar Jackson on the company, and then again,
bro, they both MVPs. What do you mean they on a company? You talking about 2 MVPs right now?
You making excuses for this young man? I'm not saying he's not bad. He did not.
Y'all know Baltimore steals TDs because there's no way that
MVPs, bro.
Oh, fuck all that. Look,
bro.
The first game of the year, bro. The first game of the year, we seen this shit. No. Baltimore is notorious for stealing touchdowns. Justice Hill had 2 touchdowns in the first game of the season. They're notorious for stealing because Zay Flowers could have had many touchdowns, bro, but they don't be throwing him the ball in the red zone.
But he don't. What is we talking about phantom touchdowns for?
Fuck that. He's better than Rasheed.
Rasheed Rice is second team. He's second team all rookie, bro.
Second team.
He's second team.
Awesome. He with Smith and Jigman.
Let's roll. Yeah, he went in Jigman. Sorry.
Moving on.
First team. Psych.
Next.
Moving on. Arizona gets stomped by San Fran.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. We knew it was coming. We knew that shit was coming. Next.
We don't want to hear it now. They're dominant.
Hey,
I hope they lose.
First half money in the regulation winner. Next.
Easy every week.
First half money DK
every week.
My boy Debo 2 tutties.
Post my dog comments.
Every 3 tutties.
My boy CMC 3 tutties.
Nasty
word,
bro.
Bad. It's bogus when his 2 TDs is barely plus 100. Like come on, bro.
That shit is.
His 2 TDs was his 2 TDs.
His two TDs before the game was plus 180.
Oh my!
Him and Kyron Williams both had the same odds for 2 TDs. That's plus 180.
That's nasty.
Yeah,
that is bad. That's horrible. Well, that just goes to show you he the whole fucking team. Well, no, let me stop.
He is not.
But he's guaranteed bucket. He's a guaranteed bucket.
Absolutely.
He's a guaranteed bucket. So
why wouldn't you give him the ball? Would you run anything else than a QB sneak on the 1 yard line with Jalen Hurts? You wouldn't. Same thing.
Niggas have, but you're right. You wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. So
last night it was 2 for 2. It was 2 for 2 on the goal line. But Washington, LA, 28-20.
Hey, no, real quick though.
Wait, when we talk about playoffs, because you got
okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What
I was just gonna say, man, Jacoby Brissett been here all year, bro. Like, there's a lot of games that could have went the other way if y'all had Jacoby in there playing real football. I sat up here on the NFC East preview show and I said Washington is a real team because of their.
I thought he was starting
because of their D-line talent. If they bring Jacoby out here and let him play, we seen what he did in 1 quarter of football, man. What is we doing? Sam Howell, I respect it. You got to see what you got in the young cat, right? Whatever. But by week 7, 8.
But the thing is, you know who calling the plays, though.
Jacoby would have niggas right, bro. That's all I'm saying.
The enemy love a mobile quarterback. Jacoby is not mobile. He can be, but he is not mobile.
Hey, he old and control. He
can execute on. He can execute an offense.
He running the offense beautifully.
I don't know.
Yeah,
that's what I.
He wouldn't have taken 8 sacks a game. I tell you that.
Hell no, he wouldn't have. He would have got that bitch done. You're not wrong. He would have got that bitch done.
Sunday night. We got the Jags and we got Baltimore.
Well, before we get there, because I was going to say about them playoff implications, you could possibly see Detroit versus Matt Stafford again.
Ooh.
If the Rams keep it up, but
in Detroit,
I think, yeah, bro. Ooh, maybe. Ooh. Could be a possibility, bro. I was saying that. I mean, like, of course, you got to wait till that season end. Got some wins, losses that need to happen, but you got to hope that Seattle doesn't win any more games for the Rams to make the playoffs. But right now, I think the Rams are at that wild card right now.
Today, it would be Dallas versus the Rams. And it would be Detroit versus the Vikings, Philly versus Tampa Bay today. But we know that's probably not how it's going to finish out.
Right.
That's probably not how it's going to finish out.
Ooh, nigga. We don't want to see the fucking Vikings. We want the 49ers.
Do you?
I mean, it's always a good game when we see the 49ers. Yeah, I ain't tripping.
I ain't scared, nigga. I ain't
I'm
never scared.
You sure?
Yes,
Sunday night,
that
we got Baltimore, the Jags. The Jags are squeaking their way to win the AFC South.
Crawling in.
Crawling to get
crawling
that
in, man. They don't look like the team that they looked like in week 4 and 5 and 6, you know.
Man.
When I think after that injury that Trevor Lawrence suffered, and you know, Christian Kirk's injury hurt them too.
Oh, you talking like a couple weeks ago?
Oh,
he had a knee earlier in the year too.
Yeah, but the 2 weeks ago, high ankle sprain that he's just been playing through, man. I don't know, dude. Yeah. This dude was running and just drops the ball. Straight fear, bro. Just drops the ball
Christian
in
Kirk
the red zone. They had so many opportunities in the red zone, and they're just like, nah, we cool. We don't want to score. Like that, this could have been a game because the Jags were moving the ball fine, bro. And they just can't finish drives right now. They just feel discombobulated. I don't think they're a real threat to you know, make a run in the AFC at this point. The Jags are also on my done list, right next to the Steelers. Both of them niggas done. You're done.
Squeaking ass in there.
We know they could win a couple games in a row though, but I was never really high on Jacksonville. I thought if the Titans had good quarterback play, they could have won the conference or division, I should say. But Houston, seeing what they had, obviously that wasn't gonna happen. But yeah, bro, I wasn't really high on them because of the turnover problems, bro, and them getting hit with the injury bug really ain't help them either. Because boy, oh boy, do they miss Christian Kirk, my nigga. Because if he ain't have Evan Ingram, Ridley,
it's that. But they stopped running the ball, bro. Like at random periods of the game, they just stopped running the ball.
Yeah,
and I was like, bro. At one point, Travis Etienne, we could have argued that he could have been like, you know, a top 3, top 4 back this year, and then you just stopped giving him the rock. Come on, man.
That's classic Doug Peterson, man. Like, even if you go back to that year where he won that Super Bowl in Philly, bro, like they air Bill defense out for 500. Like,
that's true.
They were still running the ball with LeGarrette Blount and stuff, but like, I mean, Doug Peterson, he likes to, you know, get pass happy sometimes being an old quarterback.
He like to use his shiny blonde toy. Pause. But is we ready to go to Monday night?
Nah. Yeah, sure.
Let's get to it. The Eagles are in trouble.
I don't think they're in trouble. Seattle
are in trouble.
Seattle, Philly.
Them boys
we got a couple narratives going on with that.
Real birds stand up.
I think Caleb said last week that Hurts is Justin Fields.
I'll tell it again. I'll say it again. Jalen Hurts ain't nothing but Justin Fields with a super team.
That nigga sound like James Jones. You and James Jones is the same nigga, bro.
No, bro, because I feel like it's some truth to that. But
truth to what? You mean like better IQ or better as an athlete? Because as an athlete, we way better.
With the
Justin
way better.
Justin Fields got a way better arm than Jalen Hurts.
Fields, hold on. IQ. No, I'm going Hurts with the IQ, but like Fields, as an athlete, he way better. Yeah.
I just feel like Jalen Hurts just more like emotionally composed than Justin Fields.
I mean, I'd be emotionally composed sitting behind a first team all pro offensive line with all pro receivers.
You can't pick who you love, baby.
Next to me.
Hey,
I'm not knocking Justin. I'm just saying I would be composed too back there. I would be.
I'm a Justin Fields truther. I'm
not hating, bro.
I think Philly been having a similar problem all year, bro. With them being in these games, and they go certain spurts where they can't jump out to the league or they can't impose their will with the run game. They tend to struggle, or Hurts can't scramble as much as he want to. But I say with the losses they've had, one, you running to San Fran, who was motivated to beat you,
whoop that ass, yeah,
and they whooped on you, came in there and whooped on you. Dallas motivated to beat you. The division is on the line. You run into the Bills, well, not the Bills. They run into Seattle. Playoff hopes on the line. They fighting for their life.
They haven't beat Seattle,
and they haven't beat Seattle. They going into Lumen. It's hard to win in there.
To the 12th man.
So I feel like they schedule.
And he was sick though. And he had the flu.
sickness or not, the teams that they running into is hungry dogs, and they getting more than their best shot. They getting more than their best shot. They more than their best swing. So I'm more so not like really in panic mode for the Eagles, which I don't think they probably Super Bowl bound this year
for them boys.
But you gotta look into what they running. You gotta look into what they running into, bro.
But their coordinators is trash though.
Them is not easy wins.
Look, they was never
coordinator is not the coordinator that they had last year, and you can tell this is steep. He's a steep drop off.
Nah,
it is. It is a steep drop off from Steichen. Me and Melly talked about it last or 2 shows ago. But like, if you just think about it, the Eagles were never a 16-1 team. You know what I mean? Like they had to drop some at some point. Chill out. I mean, they got Giants, Cardinals, Giants coming up. They're about to sweep the rest of the season. So
DeVito playing, I don't fucking know.
Oh no! Stop!
Did you just see DeVito in New Orleans?
Stop it, Mike. Stop.
Y'all know I'm good to do some crazy shit. Now don't lie, y'all. Hey,
he just concussed himself in New Orleans.
What the
fuck I know y'all seen that flop, man? Bro.
He did.
He's a goofy.
He did.
He finally got some negative press too.
Yeah, finally. But no, like real talk. The Eagles' schedule is going to allow them to coast into the playoffs. They'll get the 2 seed or the 3 seed. That's why I'm saying Detroit could slide into that too, which would be nice so they can have some home field advantage. But regardless, Philly's going to be playing at home in the playoffs, and they're going to be playing against some teams that are going to be ready to air them niggas out. They're going to be running into a Rams team or a Dallas team that's going to be able to pinpoint all those weaknesses Philly got and expose them. Philly made a defensive coordinator change this week. They put Matt Patricia out there and let him call the defense this week. That's how down bad they are. Like, they're trying to find answers for this stuff before they go into the yards because they know they got the talent to compete, but right now it's just not all rocking together.
And that's
my Philly issues
out there, boy. Them boys is done. Them boys is good.
I don't think they're as dead as the Jags and the Steelers.
Yeah, no, they ain't that dead. No, they ain't that dead. Like, it really depends on who they draw first round.
Yeah, they'll go 13-4, and they'll probably draw. It's looking like the Rams.
And the Rams could do some shit to that.
That's Stafford might go air them niggas out.
Yeah, come on, bro. That's the scary thing about it right now because McVay, if he on his P's and Q's, he could turn that shit into a dogfight. Even though they played earlier in the year, but it was a close game earlier in the year too.
Man, look, Matthew Stafford balling, Kyron Williams balling, Cooper
Kyron balling.
That run game for real. And we know what happened last night because K-Dub was balling too.
Balling, Sparty baby.
K9 looked like Sparty K9 last night.
He had that run when he bounced back. Like that run against Michigan, man.
Looked like Michigan, bro.
Looked like that run against Michigan, bro. Same exact play.
Glad he don't pay for them no more. Shit. I could cheer for him in peace. But hey, dog.
Let's go to the hoop, bro. Man.
Hold on. Drew Lock said he was throwing Jackson Smith to jig with a ball, and then he called his own shot.
I seen he said, "Look, I'm giving him the pill." But speaking of pill, man, y'all see the name. Y'all got to give me my time, man. Y'all got to give me my time. Man.
Hey, Cook.
Anthony Edwards, man. MVP that man right now. Don't even waste no time. Boy just had a scandal, and we talking about scandals now, so we go into a deep dive of sports and what sports do to your mind, right? Tyreek Hill, right, had baby mama drama. This lady accused him of having her baby, right? You know what he did? He didn't play this past week. Cost me the playoffs. Terrible. I'm upset. But that's neither here nor there. So, hoopers, you know what they do? Girl tried to accuse you of having a baby, bruh. You drop 30 the next night. Don't even blink an eye. You know what you tell her when she say, "Oh my God, this would be a cute baby"? You know what you tell her? What you tell her, Caleb? What you tell her, Caleb?
Send a video.
Send a video. We don't want to hear none of that. This is what you do in a league where you got gangsters, porn stars, and foreigners. You come in here and you put the league on your back and you be who you be. And you say, send a video. I don't want to hear nothing else. Mind you, this man did all that in his shoes that he just dropped, the AE1s. They probably the cleanest shoes in the league right now. Anthony Edwards for MVP, man. I don't want to hear nothing else past that shit.
It look like foams, but no detail. I'm sorry.
I'm telling you this shit right now, man. AE MVP right now. He putting Minnesota on his back. He put Minnesota on his back, and it's a reason. He's a freakazoid like me.
Generational talent for sure.
Generational talent for sure, man. They don't make him like that.
We'll see.
In the league.
We'll see.
I don't really think scandals bother him though. I don't think he cared too much.
Nah.
Come on, man.
Nah.
He said, "I'll send you the bread. Don't even worry. Send you the bread." Then he didn't send the bread.
Yeah, Adam Silver got to let dog cook because he gonna send that nice little cease and desist like he did for Zion.
Come on, man.
Right.
Come on, man. This is top tier content right here because you got Xavier Howard doing everything he doing, and you got Tyreek Hill. But let a Hooper go through that same shit. He looked like a hero. He a folktale legend. He Paul Bunyan in this motherfucker.
Facts.
I'm sorry, bro. Like Anthony Edwards, man, he got my MVP vote off that alone because he did what Mel Tucker couldn't, and he stood on business. He stood on business.
We got to start a first team all 111.
First team all 111.
We got to give out the 111 awards at the end of the NFL season and then end of the NBA season.
First team all 111 right there, man. That's the first team all common sense, man. They don't make him like that no more. I believe in that man. If he ran for president, I might give his ass a vote. I don't know.
Speaking of votes, who got y'all MVP vote right now? Because it was
Anthony Edwards.
There's a little bit of con. We're going back to the league. We're going back to the Shield.
Who got your vote?
Who got your vote, Chad?
My vote has not changed. It remains Tyreek Hill. You talk about value. I mean, Tyreek he's putting up Calvin Johnson numbers on half as many routes run. Think about that. He's running half as many routes as Calvin Johnson did and putting up the same numbers. Come on now.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't disagree. I can't disagree with that shit.
I think Christian McCaffrey might steal it from him just because he missed a game. But I still in my heart, in my MVP heart, in my voting heart, I got Tyreek Hill. He's too valuable.
Let me drop this narrative real quick, Mike.
Go ahead.
Because I've given out some futures on the show. Last week I gave out the future for Buffalo to win the East. Look at them now. They're from plus 340 when I gave it out to plus 205 today. Hey, another one. If you think Baltimore can beat San Fran this week, instead of taking Baltimore's money line, bet Lamar for MVP at plus 500. That's better value. Because if Lamar wins this game against San Fran,
he's locking up that MVP.
He's locking up the MVP. They're not going to have a reason to give it to Purdy. The whole reason was San Fran's by far the best team in the league. San Fran and Baltimore have the same record. If Baltimore goes and beats them head up, you no longer have to give it. It doesn't. It's a lot cleaner to give it to Lamar than it is to give it to Brock Purdy, who's surrounded by the Avengers. So plus 500, take Lamar today if you believe Baltimore has a chance to win on Monday against San Fran.
I don't think Brock Purdy a legit contender.
He's minus money right now.
Yeah.
He is minus money, bro. He is
by far.
Vegas gonna try to clean up.
ESPN FanDuel. On every book, he's minus 120 on FanDuel.
I know.
Second place is Lamar at plus 500.
ESPN bet. He definitely minus money right now.
That nigga's minus money right now.
He minus money right now, bro. And that's crazy.
If you put money on Brock Purdy, you about to get your money took.
That shit's a donation, bro.
That is a donation.
That's a fucking donation.
That's a donation. I don't agree with that. I think that's one of them. Brandon Miller might not go top 5 type deals, but
yeah.
And they just pull the rug from underneath you. But okay. Also,
minus 200 on FanDuel. I would have had that shit
crazy.
Parlay.
Come on,
crazy.
Now.
That's crazy work. That's crazy, stupid work. But I got a question for you, Chaz. You are a resident Cowboy fan.
Yeah.
Micah Parsons said people wait on the Cowboys' downfall, like they praying on it.
Yeah.
I do.
What you think about that? You think there's some truth to that?
It most certainly is truth to it.
Absolutely.
People love to see the Cowboys fold because the Cowboys are the most ostentatious, gaudy program franchise.
That's an SAT word.
Right? The boys are ready to throw it in your face when they having success, right? It's Big Jerry pulling up in helis and stuff. You know what I mean? Like they want everybody to know nobody has it better than us in Dallas. So when Dallas does fold, which we have done my entire life. I'm 26 years old, yet to see a chip. The whole world waits for it, right? So they could throw it right back in our face, bro. As a Dallas fans, it is. It's tough.
Because how are y'all supposed to be America's team? Like, what's up with that bullshit? Y'all got to.
You got to realize the '90s defined so much in America, and who was the team of the '90s? The Cowboys was the team of the '90s. The '90s was one of the most, transformative decades we've had. So they were America's team at the time. That's when media was really getting to its heights. Therefore, we are American.
I ain't gonna lie though, man. Like, we hate the Cowboys.
I don't hate the Cowboys.
Yeah, I don't fuck with the Cowboys.
I don't care
why. People our age have no reason to really hate the boys, bro. I don't get it. What is it? Talk to me.
They ain't never really been shit my whole life. So
I do. I don't like them motherfuckers because you like them, and I'm a hater. Shit, that's why I don't like them. Fuck what they talking about. But no, for real, like the thing is about the Cowboys, man, is they just like you said, they fucking front runners, man. Like when they win it, you motherfuckers cannot. That's the same reason I hate Michigan, because when they win it, you don't stop hearing about that shit, bro. Like it's never like a we good, we decent. No, it's like, oh my god, we finna get the fucking championship, bro.
Doomsday back, Stick City is up.
Like nobody cares about that shit. Like bro, like the Eagles the Eagles had they run. Ain't nobody talking about the Eagles for real. Like this, you had it, cool. Like, but like when the Cowboys win, that shit get blown out of fucking proportion. And it's only because of the media. It's a big ass brand, so I get it. But you get tired of hearing about that shit. So that's why I despise the motherfuckers.
Hey, it makes sense. Real hateration right there. I love
real hateration. I don't want to see the
hater of the year. I love it.
We spoke about the '90s, right? And like you said, transformative era, right?
We was born.
We was born in that joint, and we had an athlete that was playing in that era, Michael Jordan.
Yep.
And after that, came Kobe. Skip a few years later, LeBron James. Now, where I'm going with this one, we had an in-season tournament.
But let me couple more years and say Anthony Edwards. Let's not forget greatness.
Bro, shut up, bro. Let me land. We had the in-season tournament. People, we got the narrative running right now that Michael Jordan and Kobe wouldn't have celebrated winning the in-season tournament.
I hate niggas.
I don't think Kobe would have.
I
don't think Kobe would have. Jordan, yes. Kobe, no. Because we know how Kobe is. He's so fucking stoic, and he be job's not done yet. You know what I mean? Like he won a chip, so that makes sense. He the type motherfucker like he don't care about any of that shit. Jordan, gambling ass. Oh yeah, he the first one to celebrate that shit. Give his ass $500,000 a day. It's up.
And it's in Vegas.
He went at that bitch by double digits.
He putting that all on black the next.
They going 22-0 up to that point. They not losing, bro. If it come down to gambling. But Kobe, I think Kobe gonna be like, it is what it is. Like I want actual shit.
Here's the hard truth, man, behind that. Kobe dead and Jordan a bad owner. We don't know what they would celebrate if they had the in-season tournament. So, hey, fuck them.
Hey, listen,
bro. Shout out, Brian.
Shout out, Brian, man. A real Brian.
Shout out the king, man.
He told them young boys, don't worry, I got y'all. I'm about to go get you some bread real quick. And then he's about to sit his happy ass down for another 15, 20 games and watch them go out there and work. But he just got them paid, bro. And they probably won't. Some of them dudes probably won't ever see that money for real. Like, think about
y'all may pull his groin, dropping that 30 piece.
Shout out Brian, bro. fuck a Kobe, fuck a Jordan. I don't give a fuck what they would have celebrated. Nigga. Right. They didn't get an in-season. They didn't get an in-season tournament. I don't give a damn what their opinion is.
Here's my thing, though, bro. We all athletes in here, right? If you told us we was about to be a freak elite,
I'm a freak elite. Man.
I'm retired, nigga.
Once an athlete always an athlete, and niggas is competitive. Niggas is competitive.
All right, go ahead.
If you was to tell us that it was $500K and all you had to do was play the sport that you already been playing, we was doing this shit for a scholarship for a motherfucking 3 square meals a day for the love of the game.
Love the cheese.
You mean to tell me niggas wouldn't have been competitive for that 500 because it wasn't a natty?
Yeah,
You out your guy,
bro.
You out your
Hold
guy.
up, hold up.
I'm
What you
celebrating
talking about? One, be competitive. What you talking about? What you getting at?
They saying that they wouldn't have tried hard to do it, bro.
No,
That they
like I'm
wouldn't have
not saying
tried,
they
and they
wouldn't have tried
they
hard.
wouldn't have
I'm
celebrated.
saying,
Yeah,
no,
they
like I'm
tried.
saying, I'm saying they would have tried, but if he didn't win, he wouldn't be like, oh my god, like I'm celebrating. Just like he'd have been like, okay, next team. That's where I was getting at.
You gotta celebrate it, bro.
I know that's what you're getting at, but it's a win. A win is a win is a win.
Yeah, a win is a win for sure.
And it ain't just a win. Like we won an incentive. Nobody else in the league is getting that incentive. I'm celebrating.
But you know what's crazy?
Guys.
LeBron had to win that though, because I guarantee you they're gonna
have to win. Shit.
They're gonna name that in-season tournament MVP trophy after his ass. Mark my words, bro. That shit definitely gonna be a LeBron James award, bro. That's what he did. That shit. He had to make sure he won this one because they're gonna be like,
I like that narrative because they definitely gonna do that.
Because they got the Bird trophy already.
They got the Bird trophy. They got to
name the Eastern Conference and shit trophy shit this past year.
It's
that's the Bird.
That's what
the Bill Russell trophy. The Bill Russell trophy is the final.
Bill Russell is the finals MVP.
They Bron did that shit in Vegas where he's supposed to own the team. Potentially, that's the rumors that have been circling around. Where he's gonna bring a team like this shit just all makes sense, bro. And you know who's gonna be on that team? Anthony Edwards, my nigga. That's you know what they gonna be called?
What?
They could have been a plan B. I was going with the Vegas abortions, but hey, plan B's hurt too.
Chill. Before we close this off, bro, give me a sharp prop for the NFL slate next week.
Man, look,
I just gave y'all a plus 500 line. Run to the bank with it, man. That's it.
Let me give y'all a prop. Let me see, bro. Let me do some quick thinking.
I'll just give y'all advice. If y'all gonna take favorites, if y'all gonna take favorites, take them right now. If you want to take an underdog, just wait till the day of. Take the underdog the day of. Don't take them right now. They can just sitting back, looking at the lines, seeing people sprinkle on the favorite, bro. Just wait to take the underdog. If you think a dog is gonna win this next week, I think this is gonna be a heavy favorites week because people got to win. There's a lot of like what ifs right now, so it's gonna be a heavy fade. Like if there's a favorite and they're like in that kind of like -3, -4.5, -5.5, I'll take the favorite on them this week. If there's a favorite that's got double digits, I'm probably gonna take the dog. No dog want to get whooped on this late in the year. We just seen it with Tennessee. No dog don't want to be no double-digit favorites, and you in fucking week 15, week 16. So that's my advice.
Speaking of Tennessee, man, I feel bad for my nigga Will Levis. Let's talk about that nigga.
Ooh,
Ryan Tannehill, bro. That was some fucked up shit, bro.
Cheesing on the sideline.
Cheesing, bro. Like that's fucked up. That's
somebody probably said something to him, like a little inside joke. Like,
I don't believe that shit, man. His ass was benched. He and that bitch warming up.
Bro, do y'all not remember when Malik got drafted last year?
Yeah, they say
Tannehill like that's not my job to help that little nigga.
Like, job.
Bro.
He's been a hater.
He's been a hater.
It's not that he's been a hater, bro. I mean, what do you expect? He's a mediocre quarterback, and he's
supposed to drafting Drake. You know what Drake did when he got hurt? When Katie got hurt, you see what Drake did. Drake was. You gotta at least act like you mad, bro. Everybody else over there like fucked up. He and that bitch.
Nah, he ain't about to act.
I feel him, bro. It's cool to be a hating ass nigga.
You smile if I got hurt. You smile if I got hurt, Caleb.
Huh?
You gotta ask me that, bro. No, of course not.
Yeah,
I know you want to smile. You my nigga,
right?
But this nigga Caleb, how he? If I was on the old line, like he'll smile and shit.
Hell yeah, I would have. I would have played.
I said I would have played, cuz.
I want minutes. You think I'm happy sitting behind you? Oh, nigga.
Yes, you supposed to.
You see this nigga leg snap in half and you over there cheesing, bro.
That nigga,
hell yeah, I'm cheesing with my mouthpiece on. Niggas don't know if I'm happy. If I got an adrenaline rush, I don't know shit.
That bitch calling plays. Hey, coach, I got to play. I want to run. I've been wanting to run it actually.
Yeah, we gotta give out the player hater.
Go to that award.
It's cool to be a hating ass nigga sometimes. Shout out Tannehill, bro. Go get your bag back. Go get your bag back, bro.
In the same I'm sorry, man. But look, I'm telling you this right now, man. About the NBA, NBA is probably the most interesting league currently out of all the major sports leagues.
Why?
John Morant back. Let's not forget and everything that comes with.
He only got like 5 points right now. Fuck that nigga.
I didn't even take him tonight because I knew he was gonna be on some bullshit. Miles Bridges
do that?
Can't get into Canada.
That ain't even
stop.
No, what's interesting is the Orlando Magic. Let's talk about them.
Dog ass team right now.
Magic, bro.
Dog ass team right now. Like the NBA is probably the most interesting motherfucking like that's some shit. Like the
Pistons ain't win for all of November.
They on a 22-game losing streak.
Yeah,
they said Wingstop got the best hoopers, man. They said Wingstop. They said Wingstop winning that motherfucker. They said,
let's talk about that because
they said we give everybody a free 5-piece if the Pistons win. They said Wingstop pulling legends out the back. I trying to get out with the wings up. Let's talk about NFL hijacking Christmas.
Yeah, bro, they definitely took that slate from them because I definitely used to watch hoops every Christmas and NFL was
Christmas on an awkward time though.
Sorry about that.
Christmas on an awkward time though.
No, it is their fault because our entire lives, Christmas was the unofficial start of NBA season. And we watch hoops every year on Christmas. And what was that, 2 years ago when they started putting NFL games on Christmas? Yeah. The NFL is king, bro. They gonna murder the NBA's ratings.
You gonna move Christmas, bro?
The NFL
could. The NBA or NFL?
I'm just saying, like, bro, like Christmas is on a fucking Monday this year. You can't do nothing about that.
No, bro, they do this. They gonna do it regardless, bro.
He bad as it.
I believe that, bro. NFL want to play on Christmas Day. They want to, bro.
Oh yeah, of course, because them boys got Halloween on lock, Thanksgiving, and you got Christmas.
Might as well take Christmas too.
Yeah, bro.
This shit is fucking
and they on TV now. Thursday, Friday. They had Saturday games last week. We had Saturday games.
Right. Now that college is over, they can play on Saturdays, Fridays.
This shit is religion.
Whatever.
They ain't wait. As soon as the NCAA was gone, we got y'all 3 Saturday games. Bowl games,
all day long, bro. Took our whole Saturday. You got 12, 4, and 8. They spread it out perfectly for me to sit on my couch and watch football all day.
Don't get you sunny. Don't get you sunny.
2 games in the dome too, so you ain't got no bad weather excuses.
Yeah, thank God for Indy, Pittsburgh being a terrible game. Niggas ain't have to watch the whole game.
Yeah,
look, I'm sorry, but like the NFL is king. You know that trash is like you said it. The boys is king. Hey, they king. What you gonna do about it? Tell them motherfuckers stop. Roger on that shit.
Cease and desist. Yeah, Adam Silver I ain't got no smoke for Roger. I'm sorry. But
Adam Silver over there again. Adam Silver need to be taking shit from Edwards. He need to take him the new logo right now.
Hey, look, the league running the players is running this league. I'm sorry, Adam
the
Silver
inmates running the asylum for sure.
Yeah, they running that bitch, bro. I'm sorry.
They inmates running the fucking asylum for sure. I'm sorry. And I'm just amazed at how my nigga Ant Edwards, bro, did that shit, bro. Went through all that bullshit, issued a weak ass apology, whatever that shit was.
You can tell the lawyer wrote that, bro.
Definitely wrote that shit. It was a private matter of and went and had a game. Like, just let that shit be. Meanwhile, Tyreek just ain't even come to the fucking facility. He just said, fuck it, I'm going through some shit. That's how you know, brother. The NBA different because he had a week to sit with
Tim Anderson on that same type of time too, though.
Man,
Tim Anderson, he got Hooper mentality.
He definitely got Hooper mentality, bro. Because he had a dog ass game after he got swung on. He had a dog ass game after he came back from getting swung on. So I don't know. It's just about the NFL. You have a week long time period, but Hoopers get like 2 games in a week. He ain't got time to be on no bullshit.
Right, NFL don't care.
That was his. We calling that his pill game?
Stop it, bro.
Hashtag pill game?
Yeah, bro. We gotta end the live.
Hey, no. I might be on to something. Hold on, that might be the next big thing. That might be the next big thing, man. Hashtag pill game. Hold up. Hashtag pill game. You got the flu game. You got the pill game. Let's talk about it. Let's really talk about it, man.
That pill game.
Let's talk pill game ones. He had the pill game AE1s on.
Nothing significant about the pill game.
Ain't significant. Come on, bro.
No. He just dodged like $100 million in child support.
He just dodged.
That nigga about to be a billionaire by the time his career over.
That's
that next CBA gonna be something different.
Come on, man. Pill game. That's elite, man. That's elite. I'm putting on a t-shirt. Pill game.
Pill game ones. But I'm about to get us up out of here, Coach. Man, it's been the 111 show. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. We finna get up out of here. Hit us up on Instagram, TikTok. 111 show. Subscribe, like, comment.
Thank you.
We leaving this joint up.
Peace. Goodbye.